Right now, the focus is on the search for survivors, possible survivors, on those who are in the hospital, and also the family members who are waiting for word, any word about their loved ones. And that is what the local officials want us to focus on. I talked a little while ago to the mayor of Surfside, and he says that even though he has a background in construction, he can ask a lot of these questions. Right now, he wants that focus to be on the victims and the residents out there. Lauren?
Elliot, you can just imagine when hospitals get word of a situation like this, especially ones like the Ryder Trauma Center at Jackson Memorial Hospital, they brace themselves. They prepare possibly for an influx of patients that need immediate help, very emergent situations, to be able to triage everyone. As of right now, we're not hearing that many patients were taken to the hospitals, but we are hearing some incredible stories of hope this evening out of Jackson Memorial Hospital. CBS 4's Bobeth Yates has been there, and she's been talking to some friends and family members of a couple of the people, the survivors who were taken to Jackson Memorial Hospital. And Bobeth, this story that you've been sharing with us about a mother's bravery and strength in a time of crisis to save her child throughout all this. Please tell our viewers exactly what we know about this mother and daughter in the hospital at JMH right now.
Yeah, well, they are the only two people that were transported to JMH, and as you mentioned, just a story of just miraculous, just courage and strength. In the midst of this disaster, that mother fell from that 9th floor to the 5th floor, breaking her pelvis, but somehow found the energy and the strength to not only pull herself from the rubble, but to lift her daughter up and pull her out too.
Pretty devastated, I guess.
Lisa Menin-Solano is among those gathered at Jackson Medical Center for the two people transported to the hospital after the tragic collapse. Angela Gonzalez and her 16-year-old daughter Devin were on the 9th floor when the building came down. They miraculously landed on the 5th floor, and somehow Angela was able to pick herself up and Devin and pull themselves out of the rubble.
It wasn't something that I thought would come down to this, I guess. But picking up the pieces, trying to figure out how to make this work, how to make this better than what it is. Even though it's a tragic scenario, I just want prayers and just the best for her and her family.
Edgar, Angela's husband and Devin's dad, is among the 99 people who are unaccounted for, and now the family is just hoping for another miracle.
Just hope for the best. Everybody just give prayers and to everybody else's families or any colleagues or friends that were in the incidents. I wish you prayers, thoughts out to all those families and all the tragedies, and I hope everybody goes well.
And you hear that wish of hoping everyone is actually better. Now you can see a group of the family members from Angela and Devin Gonzalez behind us. Many of them have been here more than 8 hours, just camped out outside the hospital. They have been just hoping and praying. At one point, created a prayer circle of everyone that was there, holding hands, bowing their heads, and just praying for yet another miracle coming out of this. So just a miraculous story of a mother's strength to save her daughter. And everyone I've spoken to about this say, you know, that's not abnormal for parents. When their daughter or their child is in a situation where it's an emergency, they find that strength somehow and make it happen. And it appears they did just that today. Now the two are in surgery and no updates have been given yet on their condition. Sending it back to you, Lauren.
Bobeth Yates live for us at Jackson Memorial Hospital. Thank you so much for sharing that incredible story of survival. Hopefully it is giving hope to others who are waiting for word on their loved ones.